that I want to talk about here that I thought was interesting, that caught my interest, was really to find out how much do Netflix executives make in terms of their salary and compensation. So here's what I found. First, there is a pay mix, right? So the pay mix is basically, how they are paid. And so you can see in the graph that for the CEO, it's a 50% cash, I guess, compensation, scheme. And then there's 50% stock option. So, personal choice for all NEOs to allocate immediately vested stock options and base salary. So for the other executives, they have a mix of, they have a base salary, they have the additional bonus that's usually based on, I guess, some goals and metrics, and bonuses and stuff like that. And then they have the long-term equity as well, the stock positions. So that's just to establish kind of the framework of how they come up with the compensation package, which is the pay mix. But what's really important to answer is how much are they getting paid, right? And here's what I found. And I don't know if people know about this, but the co-CEOs, Ted Sarandos, co-CEO and president, and Greg Peters, so they're co-CEOs. And this kind of shows their 2023 and 2024 compensation, total compensation. And guess what? They are making $40 million a year. Oh my gosh, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I'm gonna count up to 40. That's 40 million that they're making. And that for Ted Sarandos, that's also how much he made in 2023. But you have to note the caveat here that it's not all cash, right? So there's the base salary. The base salary is 3 million, and then they also have stock options for the CEO. For Ted Sarandos, it was 20 million was his stock option in 2023, and then the bonus, which was 17 million. This is based on performance metrics. That's very typical. Like if you have like a goal, there's the performance bonus, and then for 2024, that's also the same range. Co-CEO Ted Sarandos, and I think this was already approved, if I'm not mistaken, their 2024 compensation. So Ted would receive 40 million this year, and his co-CEO Greg Peters was also to receive $40 million. And in 2023, Greg Peters, the other co-CEO, only received 34.7. So he basically had a pay jump from 34.7 to 40 million. And that's already 80 million, just for two people alone. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like, that's how much the CEOs of Netflix get paid. It's 40 million each. And I can just stop here and think about what I would do if I'm getting paid 40 million a year. And I know that the celebrities are also probably getting paid this much too, right? Like, per picture or whatever. I remember, like, they always have this report also that shows how much, celebrities get paid. It's a lot. It's a lot compared to like ordinary people, which, you got to think about like how there's so much inequity in the world. But I digress. So I just want to like kind of share this fact that I found from digging into Netflix annual report. Let's take a look at the other officers, the executive board. So Reed Hastings, the executive chairman, he was the CEO before. So for 2023, he received 3 million for being a chairman. And then 2024, he's got 1 million. So if you look at the other positions, the chief financial officer, Spencer Newman, received 14 million in 2023. And in 2024, he's expected to receive 15 million. So like, that's like 4 people, right? You got 40 million from CEO 1, 40 million, that's 80 million. Like, it's already, they've already burned like 100 million just, for 4 people. And I believe the total number of employees of Netflix is like 12,000 or something. if you are a product manager at Netflix, I think there was a job position that I saw before that they were looking for AI product managers, and the salary was about 800,000 to like 900,000, which I think they can negotiate. So, they have a lot of money, right? So, but it just makes you think about all the zeros and how much there's so much inequity in the world. I don't know. I always just think about that because there's a lot of like poor people out there. They don't have access to resources to the basic education. There's just inequity. It's just a reality that I want to mention as well. So, finishing up the reporting, I guess, Chief Legal Officer David Hyman, 2023 received 11 million. Chief Communications Officer Rachel Whetstone in 2023 received 6.5. And then the Chief Talent Officer Sergio Ezama had compensation totaling to 5.5 million. Wow. That's just staggering numbers. Like, whew. Okay. So anyway, that's kind of what I want to share today. It's all about Netflix. So anyway, that's pretty much what I have today. So there you go. If you like this video, please go ahead and click the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.